be warmed up for Baiken, but like, I mean, at the same time he was saying, but everyone hates playing against Baiken.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I just don't think I can win with Anji. This is an interesting matchup actually. Justice Anji. I don't know if WOOCASH knows it. It's never about whether the Justice knows the matchup or not, but but like I don't, because you know it seems like one of the things you're supposed to do in this matchup as Anji is you guard point the MB, and then even if you get hit, it's the second hit that hits you, so it doesn't knock you down. And yeah, I watch a lot of Anji players in Japan do that. Taku was doing that when he fought Mr.TWO as well. So the problem is if you can't get through, it's actually really hard for Anji. Unless you get like a good super jump. But like other than that, Anji does not really have very many other ways to just deal with MB.
Yeah.
So
like Anji's super jump is also at a slightly weird angle for this matchup where it doesn't go exceptionally high.
Yeah, so the problem is, yeah, the HMB will often clip it. The nice thing, though, as Anji is if you do knock Justice in the corner, it's just really, really annoying for Justice because his 5P hits Justice crouching, and 5P is basically one of the best 5Ps in the game, aside from the fact that it's just hard to use. So yeah, so he's trying to guard cancel
the zoning going.
Okay, 6S is, goes through it.
Oh, got the FRC, but didn't get the follow-up.
All right, here we go.
Butterfly OP.
Could confirm, gets a knockdown too. Uh-oh, and Mr.TWO kind of in trouble here, but he does have some place to stabilize. Calls out Fujin with the super. Oh no.
Doesn't get the knockdown.
Gets that one though. Wow.
Guard point anti-air.
I guess that was probably the cross-up OS, but oh no. Mr.TWO actually had that.
If he would have confirmed it, oh, wow. And
oh, counter hit. Huh. Tried to do something. Might have missed his input. There we go. And that's how you don't want to start out in this matchup. Like, you don't want to get slapped away by Justice. Like, look at that guard bar already.
Once the missiles are out, it is hard for many characters to figure out what to do.
And Mr.TWO, you can see here, I guess he's recognizing the weakness of the guard point. So you notice after he throws like 1 or 2 MBs, he just goes in. And like right now, he's just got such a huge lead.
What I really like about Mr.TWO is a lot of Justices, when they start their missile zoning, they're very content to just sit there and throw missiles all day.
Yeah.
But you can really use those to start pressure like we saw there. He threw a missile, ran up overhead. And as opposed to just running away, getting more zoning started, he uses his advantage to finish it. And I think that's an error a lot of Justices make, is not being aggressive when it's the time to be aggressive.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope because at the same time, I feel like sometimes you put yourself at risk when you don't just sit there and zone out. So it's really like matchup dependent. And yeah, you can see here.
WOOCASH answers back with a perfect.
WOOCASH, like he's not really trying to force mix-up. He's just making him block. Like everything he's doing, like these air dashes, these stomps, it's just like sit there and block. And Mr.TWO though gets a good throw, and now he's in trouble. Big jump H. Wow. All right, all the way to the other side of the screen. Force break on. Gonna sort of work. I mean, you get some distance, but yeah, you just kind of put yourself back in Mr.TWO's hands. And Mr.TWO with 100 meter.
Starting again.
I mean, he's just gonna do random super probably to finish this out.
Laser super could probably chip him out at this point.
Yep, empty laser super, and that hurt my ears.
Always does. Hurts in my heart more than anything.
Yeah. And for those of you guys who don't know, that super just hits everywhere, hits tons of hits, and plus a block.
And when you FD it, you will lose all of your meter, and you will die to chip.
All right, the dust combo here from Mr.TWO, lots of damage. And WOOCASH in trouble. Guard points through, but doesn't get the hit. That will work though.
Chooses to burst. Set up his zoning again.
What a
very
trade.
Fortunate counter hit from Mr.TWO.
That's the real God's gift right there, man. Just Justice normals.
And this is the point where Mr. WOOCASH,
and that's it.
WOOCASH may have burst, but he can't get in.
Yeah.
Who needs burst?
Justice flexing her stuff.